It's almost the noon time, so still consider morning, so 4 minutes to noon. So I still want to say that good morning, pre-cal. And let's take a look at that. So this one is section 7.2. So 7.2, which is sum and difference trigonometric identity. So sum and difference trigonometric identity. So we'll take a look at that. So here's the formula that I need to know. So cosine of quantity of A, angle A, plus angle B. So once you separate it, so it's cosine of A times cosine of B minus sine A, sine B. And I'm sure this one is something that you guys already learned from trig. But in case that, people are not, learning this one in trig, so we just want to go through it again because this one can be getting very complicated. So sine of angle A plus B, it's sine A cosine B plus cosine A sine B. So tangent of the quantity of A plus B, so tangent of A plus tangent of B over 1 minus tangent of A, tangent B. For those you might be wondering, so do we have a proof for this? I mean, I can certainly show you the proof, but this one is just for regular pre-calc. So we just need to know what those formulas are. Okay, so now we'll do some random examples. So let's find the exact value of cosine, sine, and tangent of 75 degree. Now 75 degree, according to the unit circle, it's not the special angle. What I mean by the special angle is like 0, 30, 45, 60, 90, 120, 135, and 180. Those are the special angles. Okay, so now let's take a look at that. So we do know that 75 is the combination of 45 and 30. And the reason why that I want to split it, because we do know the exact ratios of cosine, sine, tangent of 45, cosine, sine, and tangent of 30. Okay, so once you break it apart, so A is 45, so B is 30. So using one of the formulas, so cosine of A plus B, it's cosine A cosine B minus sine A sine B. Plug in a number, and then find out the ratio. So cosine of 45, so root 2 over 2. Cosine of 30, which is root 3 over 2, excuse me. And then minus sine of 45, also root 2 over 2. So sine of 30, 1/2. And then irrational fractions, multiply the number straight across. So we do have root 6 over 4 minus root 2 over 4. Since we do have the exact same denominator, so that means we can put this all together. So root 6 minus root 2, the whole quantity, divided by 4. So now let's see what else that we have for the second part. So sine of A plus B, so the sum. So again, using the identity, and then plug in a number, so sine of 45, root 2 over 2, cosine of 30, root 3 over 2, cosine of 45, root 2 over 2, sine of 30, 1/2. Multiply the fractions straight across. Nothing you can reduce, nothing you can simplify, but we can put them all together. And then for tangents, quite similar. So, but the thing is that this one you have to worry about the top and the bottom. It's a rational expression. So tangent of 45, which is 1, tangent of 30, and that one will be root 3 over 3. Okay, so plug in those ratios and then try to simplify it. Now, I'm going to be careful with this. This one is a fraction with fractions, so we're kind of going back from trig to algebra 2. So simplify this, multiply 3 top and the bottom, rationalizing it. So distribute, so we got 3 plus root 3 over 3 minus root 3. And you can simplify it a little bit more, rationalize it again. Multiply by the conjugate of the denominator. So multiply 3 plus root 3 top and the bottom. And then distribute. Okay, going back. So we do have 9 plus 6 root 3 plus 3. So the top part you want to FOIL, combine the like term. The denominator is just the difference of 2 squared. So 9 minus 3, because root 3 times root 3, which is 3. And 3 times 3, that's 9. And then we do have 12 plus 6 root 3 over 6. And also you can take out the greatest common factor on the top. Reduce, so we do have 2 plus root 3. And what about the difference trig identity? So cosine of A minus B, it's the same as cosine of A times cosine of B plus sine A sine B. It's quite similar to the sum. If that's a sum, if that's a plus, that means once you expand it, it's going to be a minus. If that's a minus for the condensed part, and then once you expand it, so it's going to become plus, okay? And then this one is quite similar. So sine of A minus B, so sine A cosine B minus cosine A sine B. So the sine, they're kind of corresponding to each other. And then tangent, so tangent A minus tangent B. So all over 1 plus tangent A, tangent B. Again, those are the formulas that you guys need to know for the formula quiz for this chapter. And also, problem like this is going to be appearing on the final, so you'll deal with a lot of problem like this, proving the identities. So again, chapter 7, it's the hardest chapter, amount pre-calc, compared to the rest of the chapter that you did already. Okay, so now let's see what else that we have. So you want to find out the exact value of cosine, sine, and tangent of 15. Again, 15, it's a non-special angle, so we need to find out the special angles for this. So 15 can be considered 45 degree minus 30 degrees. And then using the ratios, so cosine of 15, if you try to use the identity, expand it, so you end up with this. So sine of 15, and it's kind of like the conjugate. And then tangent, okay? So try to use the identity, plug in a number, evaluate, like what we did for the sum. Eventually, you're going to end up with all the solutions like this. Okay, so thank you for watching the video today. So I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.